handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God. Look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here in Atlanta. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And a strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll go again with Robinson, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
And the These are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On 3rd down, Penix. Short throw taken by Penix. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Panther Street, Panther Street.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way.
And he's in! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking, they're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Get my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
17. Go tonight. Rick,
Goff's going to open up with a throw. Downfield, he's got to sit it. The tight end. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cornell.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Another run here for Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Penix on 3rd down. Flushed to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 54 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The break, the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set pass. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They run over center with Robinson. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Again, and here comes Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Warriors 70!
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And Falcons move out on top. 14-0.
Falcons 14, Lions nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Lions take over first and 10. The Lions take over first and 10. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. He'll go play action with Goff. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11. And quickly pick up the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Sinnott, the man in motion. On first and 10. Here's Goff. Out to his right. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Detroit.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the gun, it's Goff. Moving to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His second touchdown of this first half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second and 7.
Hey, Cal, 180, 5, Ric Flair.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
The Lions call their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Throwing, Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will score! Isaac Toslav. Touchdown, Detroit. That his first touchdown this year.
His kick is good.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Goff to throw on first down. Has caught. That's Wayne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
the
line.
man in motion. On play action. Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
14.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal, Detroit.
Off of the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3, and he's in. Rock right, touchdown Lions. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention, and oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons go up by 7, 28-21.
21. Young Wei Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and
So,
8.
from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The RPO, that one is complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Lions.
Now Goff. It's over the middle. Caught by Tesla. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cornell.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
180. Shell. Super.
Goff. A ball deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown,
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. It is 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Now Robinson. Oh-ho! So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On 3rd down, here's Ford. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal.
6, 70, 19, 18. Go!
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. One of the biggest plays of the game right here. 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Penix, touchdown Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll motion a tight end right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Simmons. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Value 3, value 3.
A gain of 16 yards.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Lions. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
35-35. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Rolling to the left. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield, that's London. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A run. Here's Harris. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go. Go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll run with Robinson. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That's caught by Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Second and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards. Here is 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs, and he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Montgomery. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. Big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to win the game. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. So a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.